Hello and welcome to this week's Top Hacker News articles. In this week's Top 3, Flipper responds to prompts to ban the Flipper Zero tool, Signal introduces usernames, and Google releases Gemma. Let's dive in.
Lemon Techno.
The first website is saveflipper.ca by Flipper. It is a plea from Flipper to contact MPs regarding the government's plan to combat vehicle theft by banning tools like Flipper. It is like trying to stop a stampede with a single traffic code. The proposal aims to ban security research tools like Flipper Zero, which is a Swiss Army knife for pen testing and security research, which can be quite useful to ensure your own devices and area are protected against criminals. Hopefully, through this public message, as well as signatures and petitions to the government, they'll be able to curtail any potential legislation. There have to be better ways to sort this out. The top comment quotes a part of the page stating it is a software-defined radio, yet the commenter mentioned it is less capable than traditional SDRs and that real thieves already have better tools for their job. I find the response to that quite funny. Stranger Tractor says, at one time it was possible to open car doors with a coat hanger. Nobody suggested banning coat hangers. They fixed the doors. Well said, well said. I'm going to give this website a score of 8 because it is an important issue that they raise and the website goes straight into the details. I have to admit I deducted a point due to the AI generated image. I found myself staring at the arm that spawned an additional arm for way too long. The second article is titled Keep Your Phone Number Private with Signal Usernames by Signal. The article starts by stating that Signal's mission has always been to enable private communication, yet phone numbers were always the point of contact and you could figure out if people were Signal users by entering their phone number. With the introduction of usernames as well as a few security settings, they are making your account more private by default, and you can choose if you want to be found by phone number or by username. For the moment, the options are in beta, but they will be rolling out very soon. The top comment by Godelski mentions it is fantastic and that they love that there is a QR code generator. Additionally, they mention that one-time links might be a good future addition as well. I'm going to give this article a 9 as it is a very welcome change for Signal users and the page is quite well structured, providing information on how the changes will roll out, what the changes are, and how they will look and the relevant settings. The third article is titled Gemma introducing new state-of-the-art open models by Google. The post is about the release of new lightweight open models built from the same research and technology used to create the Gemini models. The models are in 2B and 7B variants, with pre-trained and instruction-tuned variants as well as an AI toolkit, toolchains for inference for all major frameworks, ready-to-use notebooks, and more. The technical report indicates it outperforms Llama 2 in general usage, reasoning, math, and code. The top comment a few days ago by Simon W. quoted, Google may update Gemma from time to time and you must make reasonable efforts to use the latest version of Gemma. To which they replied, one of the biggest benefits of running your own model is that it can protect you from model updates that break prompts. Therefore, they aren't thrilled by that clause. I'm giving this article a 9 because it reminds me a bit of when Stable Diffusion released. I love more easily implementable and widely available tools when you can take implementation details into your own hands. This model appears to perform quite well with code and math, potentially making it easier to run local code generation without having to pay a premium for services such as Copilot. This week's first bonus post is by Ernie Smith on Mastodon. He provides a screenshot of internal communication by the Vice CEO Bruce Dixon, where the key points are that Vice will no longer distribute content on their website, instead partnering with established media companies to distribute what they make. Additionally, they are firing hundreds of people due to the shift in strategy they are pursuing. Let's give it a 6 as regardless of Vice's reputation and content over the years, they have produced many quality in-depth articles and investigations, and it sucks to hear a lot of the people will be losing their jobs. The top comment and many of the subsequent ones focus on the fact that they should try to preserve the website and question whether it would be possible on the Internet Archive, including corresponding videos and other media content from the website. And the final bonus article is titled Thanks FedEx, This Is Why We Keep Getting Fished by Troy Hunt. It is an absolute whirlwind, as most Troy Hunt articles are, starting with a simple premise. Does this look fishy or not? He made a poll and 87% of the people said yes. Then he broke down the message into why it is fishy. Then he found out that The query string parameters can change the tracking number, customer name, and amount to pay for import taxes, making it potentially a thing or a vehicle to pay for other people's taxes, maybe? Who knows? But anyway, after a bit of back and forth, apparently it was legit in the end, but everyone is a bit confused, and the message is FedEx should get their act together and improve both communications and security. Let's give it a 9, as it is delivered in quite a humoristic manner, even though the subject matter is dire as usual when talking about phishing and bad actors. Let's hope FedEx web devs and PMs find this article. That's going to wrap it up for this week's Top Hacker News. Please leave a comment below if you'd like to discuss any of the articles further. You can check out the links to the Hacker News discussion in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date. See you next week.